Hi. I hope that you're doing well. This is Dan, your man Dan, the one who does the readings and the healings and the channeling and the psychic work and all that jazz. I hope that you've had a really nice weekend. If you're watching this, it's Monday, okay, and it means that I'm not actually live. Already logged off. So make sure that you like and follow to get notified when I'm online. It's currently 5:15 on Monday on the 25th of January. Okay, so I'm excited to be reading today. Alright, so please make sure that, you say hello, not just reading, because I'm not going to read for you if you just say reading. Say hello. And yeah, hi everyone. As I said, I hope you had a nice weekend. I've been so busy, but I'm really happy to get on here and to just start sharing these wonderful messages with all of you. Just checking that it's all online properly. Just need to double check. So, hi everyone. Oh, thanks, Thomas Roy. Okay, Thomas, I'm feeling very, very drawn to you. There's a few guides around you, Thomas. There's a few guides coming in here who are talking here, Thomas, about you being led astray. I feel like you've been led astray by someone, Thomas. Someone in your vicinity, someone in your area isn't I don't know, I just don't feel like they have your best intentions at heart, bless you. And I feel like it's really time to let go of these people, Thomas. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling for you. Alright? Sending you so much love, sending you so much good energy. If you're just joining, welcome to Leo full moon week, by the way, everyone. Very powerful week if you're looking for emotional healing, or if you're looking for self-worth healing, if you're looking for creativity, coming back to your center, coming back to your heart, anything like that. That's what we're doing this week. And I am actually hosting a full moon circle, which I will be, it's already posted on the page. There's an event on the page. I'm super excited to be doing it. It's my first one online. I've done them in person, but it's the first one online. Dale, give me 1 second. I'm feeling drawn to you, Dale. Just hang on. Yeah, and I've been doing website work all day, and those who... Right, I'm dyslexic, okay? I'm severely dyslexic. Hello, Mila. Hi, everyone. So, I've been doing website work, which for me, that whole 2D text, images, categorizing, not good. I'm a sculptor, I'm a painter, I'm a reader. I get that stuff. I understand that stuff, but give me a page of coding. Anyway, I did it, and it's online, and I'm super excited to share it with you. It's called dandylife.co.uk. You can sign up for the Full Moon Circle by... I actually listed it on here, so if you head to the pages feed, if you just head to Dandy and scroll, you will see it. And it's called the Leo Full Moon Circle, so I'm super excited to be sharing that with you. But yeah... Alright, so Dale, and also your senior. Also, I have put a newsletter up, and through the website as well, I will be sending channeled messages, community readings, tarot scopes. Today I did some numerology sort of translation for us. Yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm really happy to get that off the ground. But yeah, sending everyone good vibes, good energy. Before I start, do you want to see my cards of the day? Do you want to see what I got? I got the Wheel of Fortune. I got the Ten of Pentacles. And I got the Four of Wands. So, alright, Dale, message from your dad. Message from Dale's dad, please, Spirit. Message from Dale's dad. Choston. What's this word? Feels like a name. Jostin? I'm getting like a name. You have this deck too, fun! I'm still designing the classes, still doing the workshops, I'm still putting together course book, manuals, everything. I'm absolutely loving... Stay, Iris, stay! Yeah. Alright, so... I am going to now pop up a little PayPal link, and these videos are 100% free. I read for people who share, okay? The PayPal is just if you want to be guaranteed, absolutely 100% guaranteed a reading during the live. That's what that is, okay? Alright, and just because you asked so nicely. And just a heads up, the group name may be changing to the website name. I just want to give you like a heads up there. Hey everyone. Alright. A message from your dad. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. So this for you. He's showing me something to do with wine, something to do with alcohol. He's letting me know that that's not so much of a problem for him anymore. He knows that he wasn't really mature with his life decisions, but he's saying to you that you are being, and he's very proud of you, and I feel like you know what that means. Have you given up drinking or decided to go like dry or something? That's what I'm feeling has happened here. And also he's saying that you have this plan. I don't know whether it's land or it's a course or it's something that you're interested in exploring, would you say? And I'm seeing lots of green here, so I feel like it is land. It may be even something to do with the business. Alright, and he's just showing me that you have this business, this opportunity to, I guess, really put your feet in the ground here and really push yourself and push yourself to have this sort of sacred creation process. So that's really exciting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that for you. So this is a card of ambition. So he's saying that he's got you. I feel like you're going to have to change your job or something. There's something, or maybe you want to go up. Maybe you want to, go further with your job. And he's saying that this sounds like a good option. This could be a potential bit of a winner for you. All right? This could be a bit of a winner for you, a bit of a good opportunity. I'm trying to fix my lighting, people. Alright. Oh, no! You're very welcome. It's a pleasure to share my gift with you. I'm very happy to be here and be your little ray of light, in this tricky time. Yeah, and don't forget to head over to the website to sign up for newsletters for tons of free readings, tons of free goodies. It's dandy life, okay? So he's not mad at you, but he's just saying watch the boozing. I feel like you switched your jobs or something. Hey Lindsay DeBello, thank you. Alright. Oh, thanks Harmony. Hey! Oh. Harmony. Alright, Harmony, I'll put your name down on the list. Alright, so if you just hang on, I will get to you, my love. 3 months probation at work. Just write down your question. So we're gonna have during the circle. Let me actually tell you before we move on. Let me tell you what the circle will be. Okay, so we're gonna start with. It'll be. I've actually got it written down here. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're going to have like a sort of manifesting space where we can set some intentions on what to let go. Maybe we'll do we are going to do some group Reiki where I'll be setting a grid to bring those intentions into being. We're going to be sharing intentions and having a sharing circle of where we're at the minute, where we're at emotionally, and then heading towards more personal power and where we want to be going with that personal power. So that is what we're looking at. That's what we can expect. And also we will be, it's a sharing circle as well as, just look on the events. So it's www.facebook.com/dandytarot/full moon. Okay. So I have actually said on the page what we can sort of be expecting for it. Okay, so, and if you donate and I don't get your name, please donate again. All right. So as I said earlier, what we will be doing is. Okay, so we'll be doing healing, meditation, releasing, manifestation. So I will actually be facilitating that, and each one we'll have grids, and I'll be doing certain types of Reiki with each one of them as well. And it's just a chance to come together to share where we're at. Okay, so we're also doing the heart chakra meditations. I'll be doing distance heart chakra candle Reiki. And I'll be pulling a card for each person in the group as well. So it's all about sort of forgiveness, healing, coming home, having compassion, having love, and coming together with like-minded people in a warm, accepting space. So it's open for everyone. It's open for light workers, beginners, witches, energy workers, healers, muggles, everyone. All right. And if you want more information about that, you can. Alright, so I will put it here I'll just put it in the chat really quick and then we'll get back to readings. This is just for the people who are asking about the event. It's a sharing circle. Just want to put it up here. So here's the link to that event if you haven't seen it already. It is available on the page. I just want to put that up there just to make sure that we're fully clear. Minimum donations. You donate whatever you feel, and if you cannot afford a donation, please let me know because I believe in inclusivity, not exclusivity. So alright, so now we're gonna go for Harmony A. She manifested her work. Alright, and she doesn't know if she will. 1 second, people, multitasking. So I've got a question here from Harmony, and she's saying she manifested her work and she doesn't know if she's going to be able to. Now we're going to go for. Alright, so. Here we go. Alright. 10,000 things at once. Subtitles translated heart chakra to hard rock. Alright, so Harmony A. Alright, Harmony A. So I'm feeling here that you have Harmony A. Alright, so you have 6 months. I feel like this, you can pass this, but you kind of need the help of someone, the person who got you into this job, or like the situation that got you into this. Maybe it was a teacher who guided you that helped you end up in this sort of situation. And what we're seeing here is a sort of question of hard work, definitely, but you need to sort of bring your spiritual aspects into work as well, and to bring that like balance into the workplace. So it's not just, being like willy-nilly. I also feel like you need to do lots of juggling, lots of different juggling with responsibilities, tasks, missions, the stuff that you're supposed to be doing. Lots and lots of juggling there, okay? I feel like that's important. Okay. And on the website now, it's open to distance Reiki sessions. Bow, chicken wow wow. Okay. So, if you can't donate, please share. That also gets you on the list for a reading. Hey Kavya. We are a team. Yeah. I also feel like you might end up going back to something that you've done before, but of a choice. Alright, so I'm going to read for the next person that I'm drawn to. Tasha Shova. What do I see for you in your career? Alright, Tasha, so you got the Two of Wands. Okay, so Tasha, what I'm feeling like here is you're almost like emerging in your career, and you're almost like at a starting point, and I feel like you're ready to it's because I've had a weekend of salt baths, and I haven't, I've been resting, I've been meditating, I've been working out, this is my natural state. But anyway, so what we see here is actually you being almost like coming out, like emerging, and I feel like you mustn't go back. You see all this like forest behind? I'm feeling like that forest is almost like fogginess or confusion, or almost like what you're comfortable with. It almost like it keeps you safe, it keeps you hidden, it keeps you like tucked away, like you don't have to take any risks, or you don't have to put anything out there. The message here is to actually put it out there and to follow your passion here when it comes to your work. Okay, it's very important. Now what I see changing is a choice, and this is a choice of whether you are a person who is going to accept the optimism, hope, chances, creativity, youthfulness, vibrancy in the workplace, or if you're going back, you're going to, have to, maybe if you go back, you will have to revisit some things that actually got you here in the first place, that made you strong in the first place. Okay. Alright. So let's go. Who should we read for now? Alright, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to get on the list. Alright, so my housemates are gonna think my neighbours are gonna think that my music is so weird right now. Alright, that's what I'm seeing for you, but I'm also seeing to not worry too much, because there's a lot of optimism here, a lot of light, okay, and I feel like, but also be mindful, because that can expose monsters in you as well, so just be mindful that you're not like taking anything for granted, and just stay to like a place of being connected. And thanks, Jules. Sorry, that's supposed to be the drum, but it's not. Okay. Alright, so Kira is asking me. So I'm also reading for people who are direct messaging me as well, by the way, so just hang on. Remember that these are collective readings, so if you feel like it applies for you, take it, run with it, it's for you, okay? So now we're going to go, Kira, what to expect in the upcoming months of her life. 8 of Pentacles, okay, so you gotta knuckle down, you gotta crack on, and no more like, oh, I can't do that, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't, oh, I don't have the skills, I don't have the basis, I don't have the foundation. I feel like you're supposed to reinvent what you're doing, but in a way of reinventing how it's made, how it's structured. Maybe it's a patent, maybe it's a plan, maybe it's a pattern, maybe it's something like that. It's how something is constructed. That's how you're actually supposed to you're actually supposed to reform that and really hone that in and hone in that skill and form that skill and maybe even craft a bit of a change there, and craft a bit of a pattern, a bit of a shift. Okay, guidance for Megan with blocking darker energies. Okay, so the trick is with darker energies is we're not supposed to block them, because light is protected by light and dark is protected by dark. So the more we're like, no dark, no dark, no dark, no dark, like the more the dark is like, hi, hello, this is me and my team, we come to like hang out in your house. It's more about that, like, okay, you exist, but we really must know ourselves and what we're working with, and understand that everything exists in perfect balance, okay? No matter what religion tells you or anything of like good and evil and all this stuff, everything exists within perfect balance, and that perfect balance is within ourselves as well. So it's just knowing where we are and knowing what we serve, right? Even if it's science, just knowing what your backing is, knowing what your foundation is. And you got the 9 of Wands here as well, so this is about drawing boundaries. You are welcome, you are not, get the fuck out. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like this, and almost like this 9 of Wands is about taking command and drawing a line in the sand and being like, here is the line, there is your place. This is where I do this work, that's where you do that work. I see you, but you don't live with me. It's like seeing a dodgy neighbor. It's like, okay, I see you, I see what you're doing, but you don't live in my house. And you wouldn't invite them, You wouldn't invite them to live in your house with you. You would just allow them. And also grounding here, definitely working with nature, working with trees, going to working with trees and stuff like that. And remember as well, by the way, anyone who's like, oh, I need energy, like any energy that we're receiving is only borrowed. So if you come onto the lives and you're like, I need energy, it's like we need to assess where we're actually, how much we're picking up from people and how much we're allowing into us constantly. We need to actually assess that if we're coming on and being like, give me. Like, it doesn't work like that. We exist on a web and it's all in perfect balance and perfect harmony, and if that energy work can only be done by you. When channeling Reiki, it's just giving you the tools to do the work yourself. Same with crystal healing. It's just those people have just invested that time into and the expertise to create a platform for you, to create a structure for you to do the work yourself. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go blah. is next? Excited. Hi everyone. Who is next? Who's next? Here to see excited. Drawn to next for a reading. Let's go. Louise Gregory. Louise Gregory. Hi everyone. Louise Gregory. Louise Gregory. Who is next? Who's next? Here to see excited. Drawn to next for a reading. Let's go. Sorry about that. Okay. No, that's okay. I just want to make sure that when we are, that we are realizing that we are batteries in ourselves and we don't constantly need our batteries replacing by other people. Alright, so, Louise Gregory. Alright, so Louise, what I'm seeing for you is being okay. I don't have Venmo, I do have Cash App. But Louise, okay, so what I'm seeing for you is this message of being I feel like, Louise, that you're a natural psychic, and you've been wondering if actually you should be working with it and using it. I feel like you have this like medicine woman in your family, or medicine women, and I'm feeling lots of blue here, so they need to communicate this, they need to put this out there. And yeah, they need to put it out there, and I feel like there is this sort of it's Dandy Tarot, just the same as this. Alright, so it's this healing medicine, and they need to put this medicine out there, and the Bruja actually means the sister, and it's something that we have forgotten within society. And the Bruja was a woman who people would go to. I am vibing. The Bruja was a woman who people would go to, and they would actually they would be like, what is my time here for? What am I supposed to be doing? And the Bruja would often bring purpose in their lives, but also she was a medicine woman of everything. She was the sister. She was the person who would like tap into the astral realm, the ancestry realm, all that stuff to provide wisdom and knowledge. And that's what we're seeing here for you, Louise, and that's very, very exciting. What's on the back here? So there's potions and lotions and books and stuff, but this is you being an alchemist of your own life, okay, and being connected to the sense of alchemy that you have over your own life, okay, and not giving it over to like God or religion. And by the way, if you are like a super devout Christian or a Catholic, this page probably isn't going to be for you. Whilst I respect your views, I wish that you respect mine. And yeah, this page probably, considering like I was burnt at the stake in a past life, it's probably not the best place. So just unfollow. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you here is a message, again, that message of being involved in like alchemy and changing situations and maneuvering situations in your life and sending out those messages and working with like what you've learned and what power you know and what divine skills you have, okay? The Bruja is also connected to justice and your fate, so I feel like Yeah, so everyone's on a list. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like everyone have a nice time. I'm okay. I'm alright. I just had to my speaker went off, so I just had to replace it. Those who join know that these readings have a very organic style. But yeah, the Bruja is that sort of mixture, that medicine between your passions, your desires and your feelings, but also how you're of service. And she very much is of service, but she also knows that people won't always accept that part of her, and it's okay. Alright, so who am I drawn to next? Okay, so Mano Kumar. Mano Kumar. Mano Kumar. Okay, Mano. I feel like you're supposed to here defend someone how they've been treating themselves. We can heal ourselves, but we need to have the tools. You know, we need to know what meridian systems are. We need to know certain properties of, you know, different stones and stuff. We need to have like the resources and the tools, and that's why so basically what happens when you go for like a Reiki healing or something is someone channels that energy into you, and then your body mind uses its intelligence to send that energy where it's needed. So yeah, I believe we can, but also it speeds up the process working with others, and also someone else might realize something that we haven't realized about healing and stuff. Anyway, alright. So, hey Amber. So what I'm seeing here for you is this isn't coming to work. This isn't coming up about work. This is more coming up about the relationship with your father. This is coming up. I don't know what a namaskar is. This is coming up about the relationship with your father, okay? And I feel like this is like more about father and son, and I feel like your son sort of needs you to console him. And I feel like you are a natural, like, I feel like if he really needs you to listen to how he's feeling and stuff, I feel like you're okay with it and you get it, which is really, really wonderful. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out this deck now because I feel like it's getting a bit like, Alright. So, if you've donated, please let me know. I'm just gonna check if anyone has donated now, just to make sure. And thank you so much for joining. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And those of you who are asking about contraception and stuff, I don't do anything about fertility because I'm not a doctor. Okay. So, donations. Let me see who has donated. I see. Right, Lindsay DeBello. Coming through the veil of love and light, as always, Spirit, to deliver messages of higher truth, higher love, higher wisdom, higher vibration, as always. Dispelling any negative unwanted energies back to where they came from. Alright, Lindsay, very excited for you. So lots of stuff here around your sense of personal power, Lindsay, and the solar plexus chakra. And I just want to let you know to congratulate yourself on how much you've actually gone outside of what you would usually do and gone outside of your comfort zone, Lindsay. Alright, and what I'm seeing here for you is almost like this expansion, but I feel like it's almost like, see here, this person, the path ends here, but there is a full horizon, there is a full experience to be had, and this is connected to you sort of, you know, that thing of like putting one foot in front of the other. That's what this is connected to for you, Lindsay. So maybe this is about your personal power and where your personal power is I do need a dance floor. I used to go to events where they played music like this, like down tempo and stuff, and I really miss moving. Those who actually do fire spinning, which is really fun. I know, right, Iris? Alright. It's quite upbeat, isn't it? Alright, so Lindsay DeBello, my love, thank you for donating. We're going to keep on pulling your card. Everyone, let's get this video shared out. Hello, Princess Aquarius. Let's get this video shared out to as many groups, pages, platforms. Invite your friends, tag people, subscribe. Alright, so it's all about getting the messages out there, sharing the messages and channeling directly from spirit, from angels, from spirit guides. And my guide, I nearly said her name then. My guide is saying thank you for everyone for integrating all the lessons that I've been sharing so far. Yeah, so Lindsay, this is about you like going forward with your passion, knowing that like it's actually your higher self guiding you. But I feel like I don't know whether you're like I feel like you have this desire, this burning desire to expand something. What is it? So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she's saying thank you to everyone for listening, my guide. I nearly said her name, which she told me to never tell anyone her name. Let's just say she's of the fairy realm. Okay, so there is a... You must trust your optimism here. You must trust your optimism. You must trust your sort of context. And I feel like this is scary because it's unknown. It's unknown and it's almost like it's uncharted territory. Keys K, you have to accept international. You have to Google how to send international payments. Alright, so you're feeling unfulfilled. Okay, so this is about you branching out of your community, networking. Hello, Constantina. It's about you networking. Oh, thank you. Alright, I've got it. Yeah, this is about you networking, branching out, but also like bringing your own sort of essence to the table and not relying on the essence from others or relying on like, Lindsay, this is about you burning the path. This is about you literally like stepping forward and being like, I got this, I know, I'm secure, I'm happy, I'm content, I set the context, I'm bringing this energy, I'm bringing this optimism, I'm fueling this journey. Hey Hara Lance, I'm fueling this journey, you know, I'm a powerhouse, you know, and innovating that, okay, and you must just stay with this. Thank you, Keys K. Yeah, wow. 3 of Wands, Prince of Wands, and the Sun, all fire energy. So you're supposed to actually be invoking light and bringing light into a situation. I feel like you need, look up indigo fire meditation, or like a red fire meditation, or an orange fire probably more on the indigo, like purple color part, maybe even a pink, like pink flames and stuff, because that's the that's about love. Christians are scared of flames because flames in traditional, you know, where they got all their beliefs from, are traditional for transformation and alchemy, where they got all their little books from. And this is like, I'm so sassy. And this is like a positive reconfiguration, so sort of invoking that and filling yourself up with that light, with that positivity, with that optimism, and just setting your own context to just stay on that path, to just court that, to, you know, just walk that journey. And this is also something connected here to how you're seeing yourself, and how maybe even something to do with how you view mystery and how you feel okay with mystery, how you feel going into the unknown. Okay, very excited for you. You've got a few sort of subconscious decisions to make here, but you overall are a person who is possible of bringing many creations onto this earth. And I'm seeing something here connected also to your heart and your passions, and how you actually sort of deliver them to the world. Alright, so let's go King and Pharaoh. King and Pharaoh. Here's a fun story for you. Once I was working in a primary school, and I didn't know that the headmaster was a religious nut, and she asked me to paint a tree on the wall, and I was like, okay, shall I make it, you're very welcome, shall I make it autumnal? And she was like, yeah, that sounds lovely. And I was like, yeah, it's because I miss autumnal trees. This was in Guangdong province in China, and so I made it autumnal. And she came in and she was like, I was like, are you okay? And she was like, it looks like it's on fire. And I was like, the level of fear that Christians and Catholic people carry around with them is unreal. Like, they literally live their lives in fear, and it's like, we actually have cymatics. Look up cymatics. When you're scared, when you're constantly scared, it affects us at a molecular level. And we have science that can track and record this. This isn't just faith or belief in an invisible man, God in the sky thing. And I am picking randomly. So, yeah. I don't know, I just have so little time for it. So little time. Like, get your fucking beliefs away from me, my business, my life, my clients, like, just, because it all comes from fear, you know, the world's ending, I will be saved, I'm scared of death, so I go to heaven. Like, it's all just being scared, and I'm not gonna give any time to it. Alright, so alright, so I am going to continue. Most Catholics, around where my ancestors are from, around 500 people were hung for no reason for literally making like medicine from the earth. Like, you can call it what you want, but there is only, like, if that is okay, that's just not okay. It will never ever be okay. It will never ever be okay. Not by me, not in any history, not in any time. And if you follow that belief, remove yourself. Thank you. Sorry everyone, I just wanted to just get that out there. We're going to move on, leaving that energy behind us now. We're going to go for Jules. Yeah, but they do push their beliefs. They do push their beliefs. They have missionaries where they go around the world. They're constantly pushing their beliefs. They believe that witches are evil and that there's devils and all this stuff. Like, they're constantly pushing their fear and their beliefs onto people. Anyway, okay, so we are going to move on. Jules, we have the Prince of Swords. So what this means, Jules, is like almost like a message coming to you of like downloads and realizing the truth behind a situation, behind matters. We're not going to get too much into religion. I'm moving on from that now. I just want to share my views on it, so no one tries to like preach to me, because it's not happening, not today, not tomorrow. Like, considering what you did to me in my past life, no, not happening. Yeah, so so there's a message here also of you getting downloads, messages, in sort of getting clearer and getting, I feel like your mind is almost like unchaining, and I feel like you're almost like undoing conditioning. Interesting. Let's see what else is coming up here. Jules. Okay, so you're getting two princes here. So I feel like there are two men in situations. The Bible, Tina Reldsell just said the Bible was a cover-up for pagan beliefs. So true. Look at where their holy cross comes from. It's actually from a pagan cross. They burn frankincense in their churches. They have altars. They sing prayers, which they called hymns, which actually are like spells. Like, everything they're doing, like... But there's no point in trying to explain to Christians because they're so scared of everything outside of their own religions. Anyway. Okay, no, move on. I'm way too passionate about this to carry on during a live reading. Okay, so what we're going to see here, Jules. So, Jules, also what we're seeing here is you got the Prince of Wands as well, and the Prince of Swords, okay? So what I'm actually seeing here for you is like following through how you're feeling with your passion, but I feel like, Julie, that you have two very enigmatic men around you, two very enigmatic people, and I'm seeing here that someone's maybe even having a bit of a moment of victory, a moment of overcoming obstacles and overcoming challenges. And I feel like this may even be with you and how you communicate. So I feel like maybe you had so I'm seeing you moving on from a difficult situation and finding happiness here, and I'm feeling you actually bringing happiness to whatever situation you're at the minute, alright? But I'm also seeing here that to not be stunted by the conversations that have happened, or maybe by the stuff that by moving on, by moving forward. And I'm seeing you being delivered messages by Spirit to move forward, to move on, and I'm seeing that these guides and angels actually help you in doing this, and I'm seeing that you have maybe some of I feel like your mind has changed. I feel like your mind has changed, and your mind is constantly changing, and that's important to remember, that the mind is constantly changing, but now you know kind of what's making you happy and what isn't. And I feel like you're kind of coming to a place now where you don't have to fight with stuff. Hi there. Where you don't have to fight with stuff. You're not conflicted. You know, you can sort of relax into this and relax into, like, there are less ego battles here and more of a sort of a connection with, like, ego and spirit. This hand gesture would be very important for you. It's the ego and the spirit actually connecting, creating the eternal loop. That could be very cool for you to actually do, to actually follow. The Six of Swords, journeys as well. I feel like you know what makes you happy, you know what's going to help. I love all the clovers. Thank you, Kavya. Jane Grey. Yeah. So that's your mini reading. I hope that makes sense. Resonates. Alright. Aww. Kiwi Dojuice. Alright, what's your name? What's your name? I'd be sure to I'd be happy to ask the cards for you. Alright, so we're gonna go now Lana Hara. Or Hara? Hara. Okay, so you have Justice. So Justice represents Libra. Good question. Very good question. Michelle B just asked me, sorry, Hara, 1 second, how do you do readings over the internet? Time and space are an illusion. I know it's like, oh, here's the woo-woo with time and space is an illusion. But, hear me out. We recently did an experiment where we fired through a tiny gap, right? Get this, a tiny gap between a little slit, and the scientists flicked the switch and fired it like a catapult. Then this went through the slit, this little photon, and had to decide whether it was going to be a particle or a light wave. And it was like, okay, what am I going to be, a particle or a light wave? Now, let me repeat that. The photon had to decide whether it was a particle or a light wave. What that means, but get this, how fast does light travel and how fast can you flick a switch? So by the time that scientist had finished flicking that switch, the photon had already gone through and already decided. So our actions are directly affecting space and time. There's a lot more than we can see. A lot more. The observation experiment, exactly. Hara Lance. So that's how it can work over the internet. It is essentially synchronization. So what I'm doing, I'm actually working with my guys to align with you where you're at, and each time I pick a name, I'm just listening to my intuition that whole time. That is how we can do readings over the internet. Very good question though, very good question. When we do private readings, you like tell me when to stop and tell me when to pull cards and all that stuff. And it's all intention. Everything is intention. So this is the sort of your mission, your purpose, but also your sense of duality with your head and your heart, okay? So when you're making decisions now, how are you deciding your next step? How are you deciding what you're going to be doing next? And I feel like, lads, you are like almost like this jaguar. Like, I feel like you stalk. I feel like you stalk opportunities. No, it's a very good question. So those who don't know, I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I just want to put that out there. Alright, so if you ask a question, you go on a list. Alright, so Lance Horror. Also, this sees you. I feel like Lance, maybe even working with like selenite or something that like brings light here. Hello, Cancerian. Brings light into you, okay? And I feel like you gotta be fierce with this, okay? I'm also seeing something connected to grounding now, Mother Nature and the heart, but your head and your heart are very important to bring balance to the rest of your sort of energetic circles. Also, what's very important for you right now is that you are being in 100% truth and authenticity. I may even see you doing some sort of legal paperwork, signing paper. The selenite sword. Okay, I saw that selenite sword, and I feel like just drag it like down like this. Like I do it with this because it's grounding. This is my little like jade roller that I use, and I do it like. And whenever you want to set an intention, just like hold it to your heart and just visualize that intention, smell it, see it, feel it. What does that emotion feel like? Like that's how you can program it as well. But anyway, so I feel like you're a real like. Wow, same card came out again, just this. Okay, so this is Libra. And I'm also seeing for you, I'm seeing Metatron. So this could be about like calling in your higher purpose, higher self, knowing that you're always protected in the light. Hey Sela, knowing you're always protected in the light. Anything else coming through here, please, Spirit? I'm seeing an X as well. I'm seeing an X, so what is this representing? That grounding. I feel like right now, just concentrating on seeing the truth, feeling the truth, knowing that you're living in authenticity, knowing that you're in your power, you're living with integrity. Alright, maybe some grounding stones up here as well. Sounds funny, but using some grounding stone just to ground any excess energy from the crown as well. But also just this is about like, how are you feeling in yourself? Are you feeling light? Are you feeling heavy? Be honest with yourself about what are the reasons of this as well, okay? And there is beauty that comes with that as well. There is beauty that comes with that honesty, because you're not afraid of the dark, you know, and also you're not constantly trying to be in the light. It's like an acceptance of both, and I feel like this is what you're doing in your head and your heart, logically and emotionally, so that's very exciting to see that for you. Alright, you're doing lots of work, well done. Right. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Such a pleasure to read for you. Please, everyone, make sure that you are, sharing this out. Go support it on YouTube. Go show your support on Instagram as well. Pop a little. Go on the website, sign up to the newsletter, Dandy Life, same as this, but with life on the end, just go and hang out there, have a look, see how you feel like. I really appreciate the support, I appreciate everything that everyone does for me. Alright. Sorry, 1 second, everyone. Go on the website, sign up to the newsletter. Sorry everyone, 1 second. Okay. Alright, so got in trouble for mentioning the Bible. See what I mean? It's like, just go where they're unwelcome, shoving their beliefs all over people. Alright, we're gonna carry on. Let's go. Keys K. Yeah, Jesus was a master healer. Jesus didn't write those books. He didn't write those books. Kings wrote those books. So Keys K, you have the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles, Keys K, is connected to how you are crafting your future and all the work that you've been doing. Alright, all the work that you've been doing, all the work that you've been putting forward from your heart, and I just feel like you've been grafting and grafting. Have you been doing all this shadow work constantly? Well done. That hasn't been easy. You've had to be incredibly yeah, that hasn't been easy. That hasn't been easy to do all that shadow work, to deal with all the things that they're not like savory things, and I feel like you can be so proud of yourself for even facing these, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you've had to, you know, come up with ways of dealing with a situation that is not, it's not been all fluffy and light, but what you've learned from this is how to have compassion with others, how to be compassionate with yourself, and also how to apply your intuition when those impulses come up that are not nice. They're not nice, but I feel like you know, and now you know that you cannot carry that weight. You cannot carry the weight of other people in relationships. You cannot carry the weight of other people's responsibilities. You cannot base your interests on other people's interests, okay? And I feel like this has been a real dark night of the soul moment. I really do. I feel like it has been this like process, and what I'm seeing you coming out here doing, also connected to work as well and your business. I feel like it's been difficult with business, but what you're coming out here doing is being in a more independent place, okay? So I'm very excited to see that level of independence and that level of I'm excited for you in this next part of your journey, okay? Very, very exciting. All right. So, let's go. Who's next? Who is next? Yeah, you've got so much to look forward to here. So much luxury, so much independence, okay? Oh, 1 second, sorry. Okay. So I have pissed off some Christians, people. I've pissed off some Christians. God, they're like a lynch mob, aren't they? Alright, carrying on anyway. So, see all this shadow work? See this bat's representing shadow work? See all that golden light around it? That means that what you've done is incredibly precious, and you are incredibly brave and stable and capable of doing such work where you've really had to bring light to your shadow. And I feel like now you can just sit in this independence, you can just sit in this confidence, you can just sit in this knowing that you have power. You know, you have autonomy in your life. You have autonomy in your life because your shadow does not dictate where you're going and what you're doing. Right? The ego is not dictating to you. it's allowing you to move on here. And also, yeah, so that's what we're seeing here for you. Now we're going to go Jane Grey. Alright, Jane Grey. Alright, so Jane Grey, here's a fun one. You got the Devil and you got Judgment. Okay, so when we get this card, this is connected to material pleasures. It's connected to we're not getting into a religious debate. I've already said that people who are super religious are not welcome. Sorry, it's just what they bring with them. Like that snowflake thing of being like scared and offended and not able to put up with other people. Like, that's why I say it. Okay, so what this is connected to though is egoic 3D pleasures. Cheers, Hara. Egoic 3D pleasures, okay, and the Devil's about you almost like being distracted from what's truly important. So you must make decisions here, and these are decisions of higher purpose, okay? And decisions of like higher understanding, higher purpose, you know. I'm having a great time. I honestly am. I'm having such a good time. Okay. Yeah, and this is like higher purpose, higher calling, higher acceptance, and judgment is also requires you to use a wise judgment when it comes to materiality, money, substances, sex, anything like that, anything that can like distract you from this, which is a higher calling, higher purpose, higher mentality. And I feel like part of your higher calling as well is the stag. What is the stag connected to? Maybe protecting people. I saw you like emotionally protecting people, emotionally looking after people, maybe even working with addicts or something like that. So it could be a good opportunity for you to maybe help them make decisions, help them, you know, make more positive decisions. Hi Christine, you know, and sort of, yeah. So you get a card by sharing the video or donate if you want to be guaranteed a card. Alright, so I've read for all the people who've donated. Is there anyone over on YouTube who would like a reading? So just put paypal.me/dandytaro1. That's how you donate. Okay, so let's see who's next. And don't forget, like, donations, they go toward the website, they go towards workshop, they go towards cards, they go towards, well, everything like that, you know? Well, thanks for being accepting, Scylla. That's good. Then you know the true essence of what he was about then, don't you? Okay, so King and Pharaoh. King and Pharaoh, journeys here for you, moving on from a situation, King. I'm feeling a change in location, alright? A change in location, and moving yourself, and I feel like it's going to get emotionally smoother as well, and you're not sure whether it's, you know, whether you've been emotionally stable enough, but I'm seeing it getting easier and smoother, and you knowing, I'm almost like this horizon coming soon, and I feel like the mind can be way more settled and you can be more relaxed, okay? And now Scylla. Right, Scylla, so you got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords, Scylla, is connected to science, evidence, physics, chemistry, actually not denying these in your life, okay? King of Swords is all about truth, it's all about accepting figures, accepting facts, okay? Looking at figures, looking at facts, but also having that sort of objectivity, yeah, having that sort of objectivity. I love that, Martin. having that sort of objectivity of standing back and looking at, okay, what facts do I have? What information do I have? What's my observation skills like at the minute? Am I actually in this? Am I in this soup? Or am I looking at the soup, deciding what ingredients the soup needs, or am I inside of it, just drinking it and living in it? Do you know what I mean? So it's all about observation, and it's also about observation and forgiveness. And forgiveness is number one here for you. It's a no. It's a no. Greetings, Cece. But yeah. And I feel like there's longevity here, and you're wondering about your family and ancestry, and I'm feeling stability here within health as well, so no need to worry too much there. Alright, so everyone, thank you collective card, King of Wands. Okay, so this is all about leadership and entrepreneurship in our lives, but also directorship and what we're creating and what we're birthing into the world, and being mindful of that. But it's also about personal power and ownership. Alright, so if you're watching this, then there have been thanks, Iris. Lovely thing to say. Have a lovely evening. Thank you everyone for joining. If you're watching this, then these are collective readings, just remember that. So if they apply to you, take it and run with it. If they don't, leave it be. Don't forget to follow the page. I'm available for private readings. All you have to do is either head to my website, which is D-Life, or head to the services section of the page. Sorry for going on about a religious rant, but at least now you know where I stand. My partner is actually Christian, but they don't project their fear onto me, so it's fine. I'm not it's not a hate thing. I don't have hate in my body, and neither do you. When we come down to it, we exist in perfect harmony with things, and I guess the reason I get so passionate about it is when we choose, because it is a choice, to step outside of a compassionate resonance. And a resonance of free will. And that's everything. And even in readings, I always say take everything with a pinch of salt, because your own free will is everything. Your own free will is, it's everything, and we already live, I'm not going to say too much, but, we already live with a lot of systems, and I just don't think we need any extra pressures from anything, and that's why I get so passionate. It's not personal. I just believe that we are autonomous, radiant beings of love and light and connection, and connection to the cosmos and the universe, and connection to Gaia and the earth, and connection to earth, wind, fire, water, ether. If you find connections in every religion, then go for it. If you find connections in figures, go for it. If you find connections in a piece of wood, whatever, it's all about that connection and not separation. And I love each and every one of you. Please make sure, again, I did launch the website today. It needs editing. Remember that, it is brand new, so if you see anything to be tweaked, please let me know. I'd really appreciate the feedback on there. I will, after the video finishes, I will PayPal it. Thank you everyone, thank you for joining. I look forward to doing these videos for you again. I know. I know, right? But hey, we get on, and I got a bouquet of flowers today, so all right. Yeah, I hope that, wherever you are, that you are feeling loved and connected and safe and healthy and abundant and prosperous. Don't forget, dandy life. And you can always book a private reading with me if that's something that you're drawn to. Always pay attention to your intuition when booking a private reading, because it is a big move to do such strong spiritual and soul work. Love you loads, and I'll see you again soon. Peace out.